When you answer the call to serve, you step into a story bigger than yourself. From the beautiful Cayman Islands, a group of students and teachers from the Cayman Academy set out, bags packed, not just with clothes, but with compassion, hope, and faith. Our destination, Ceiba, Honduras, a place where hands willing to serve would meet hearts ready to receive. Our first mission was one close to the heart of the community, the historic English Seventh-day Adventist Church, a sacred place where generations have gathered to worship and celebrate God's goodness. With every brush stroke, every splash of paint, we weren't just restoring old walls, we were honoring history, preserving legacy, and preparing a sanctuary for the future.
The motivation of our church has been renewed to the point that what we have seen in the students of Cayman's Academy is something that we want to do the same, helping others, and that spirit that we saw in each student, in each teacher, in the parents that came along in this trip is something that will remain in our minds and our hearts for many years to come and will inspire us to do the same. So I extend my congratulations to all the ones that were part of this mission trip. I hope God keeps blessing you over there. Thank you for inspiring us and thank you for the blessing of all what you came to do here. May God be with you and that the Cayman's Academy may continue being a light there in that beautiful island.
Next, we turned our attention to the Pizzaty Adventist Bilingual School, where we joined children for an exciting devotional experience. At the Pizzaty school, classrooms became brighter. The simple act of painting transformed ordinary spaces into extraordinary places of learning and laughter.
We are very happy and thankful. It is a tremendous blessing. We are so grateful to the parents, to the teachers, and we are truly appreciate Cayman Academy for coming here to bless us. Our school is small, but we are truly grateful for all that has happened. We have established a school, the Pizzaty Seventh-day Adventist School, since 1998, and we have been growing year after year. And now we have this building here. Below we have the primary school. We started with like 5 classrooms, but right now we actually have 12 rooms to accommodate the students. We actually have a computer lab and we actually have a multi-purpose court, and we are truly grateful and thankful. Cayman Academy has helped us in a tremendous way with our building. We just want to say thank you so much to Cayman Academy and Grand Cayman, and we can't wait to see you again.
Thank you, Cayman Academy.
Thank you for coming. We are very glad that you came to help us to improve the Pizzaty classroom because we are going to impact, we are going to bring a lot more kids being with this function, our school will develop a lot of more beautiful spots. It's now to improve. It's going to benefit a lot because the parent will be also happy. Kids will be happy because their surroundings are better.
Mission is not limited to walls and fences. In El Pino, a community in La Ceiba, we met families whose needs went deeper than a fresh coat of paint. With grateful hands and open hearts, we distributed care packages filled with essential items, food, hygiene products, and small gifts that carried a big message: you are not forgotten. Smiles broke through language barriers, and in that sacred exchange, both givers and receivers felt the hand of God.
It was my first time going on a mission trip, and to be honest, it was quite eye-opening and inspiring to see the condition of the places, praying for them as well as spreading the gospel. It was really nice to go into the communities to understand that we can be of help in some way, even though it might not be much. We were able to help them through giving out care packages.
My experience was wonderful because it was fulfilling knowing that I can minister to others and help others. I really learned a lot because I am not from the Adventist community, but it's very wonderful to know more about other religions and to experience it with others. It was very good. Like in terms of me, it helped me to know that I can put myself in others' shoes and to know how I can help them.
My experience in Honduras and a part of this mission trip, it was really good, and I felt like, I was able to bring God's word across to all the people who we impacted, and this has really changed me to be more grateful for what I have. Tiles were coming off the floor, and water was all around them, all over the place, and even at the school too. There was a lot of mold on the walls, and the kids, they just a whole bunch of little children, and their body has become immune to it. So they're used to it. And at our school, we're living in air condition, and the, as you could say, fancy life. And it has shown me that I should be more grateful for what I have, because there's other people who they're not as fortunate as us. And at the church as well, there's not really wrong with church, but it felt really good to help out the church by painting the school, and also giving out care packages to the less fortunate.
Through every act of love and service, something changed in all of us. From the youngest child to the oldest volunteer, we were reminded that we are called to be the hands and feet of Jesus.
The fact that we were able to see all of our students actively participating and doing so with joy and a high sense of energy. Overall, I think the mission trip was very successful. I know God was with us, because in most instances we were able to accomplish that which we set out to accomplish, and we were able to do so because we were determined, and God was with us through it all, and we did achieve our goal. Once you put your trust in God, irrespective of the challenges, God will still make a way for you. When you serve Him in spirit and in truth, because He knows the beginning from the end, we can rest assured that He will see us through, as He has demonstrated on this trip. Without a doubt, I will recommend that this become an annual event. We just have to see the faces of those who we were impacting, that sense of happiness. And a matter of fact, I would extend it that more of us should join and to be a part of it, because of the impact that it has on all those whom we have come in contact with.
This trip began as a prayer, a desire to see our students serve beyond borders.
As the Spanish teacher of Cayman, it's been my passion to be able to take our students in a mission field where it would empower them. We have seen in this mission trip that we did, we saw that the children were really motivated because they really saw the needs and it really has affected them. And this is what we really want to teach in Cayman Academy. We want to really have their students to be able to share what they have with others. But it is our goal for our students to be missionaries, not just students, preparing them for the life that we have here, but to go out and be the eyes and the hands of Jesus as he was in this earth. The most impactful during this trip was when we went to the school and we saw that the school was in the conditions it was, that we all came together. I saw the kids just singing, and they, even though they were in the situation they were just praising God. And it really impacted me that it doesn't matter. They always have felt that God is with them.
It was a dream come true for me to be on the trip. It was very, very eye-opening for me. And to go on this trip and to do all of the painting and to meet in the community, to visit the hospital and just to help people, I tell you, I think more or less we were doing what Jesus called us to do. And for children, because they live in this Cayman society and they're so sheltered, great experience for them to realize how people live in other sections of the world and to give them an opportunity to serve, because that's what we went there to do. It was a mission trip and we saw the young people in a different light. They were excited, they were engaging, they were able to serve, and I'm pretty sure that they're going to be better for it. So from that standpoint, I said that this trip was so rewarding.
My favorite thing was to help somebody on the trip was painting the school to make it look better on the trip, and that we got to share stuff with other people in other communities. One thing I learned is that you should be grateful whatever you get. My favorite thing to do was to paint a church at school. While we were helping the people of Honduras, something came to my mind that when we help people, you don't have to get stuff in return.
None of this would have been possible without the generous support of our Cayman Islands Conference administration and the many sponsors and donors who stood behind this vision. To every individual, church, or business who gave, whether through prayer, finances, or supplies, we thank you. Your investment has made an eternal difference in the lives of those we served and in the lives of our students who are forever changed through this mission.